What up? What up?
Ooh, a lot of shit is up this week, bro. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Motherfuckers getting slapped.
Yo, woo! They sure are, bro. It's rough out in these streets, bro. Crime in California is to the roof now. No wonder everybody leaving.
70,000 homeless.
Not one of them slapping people, though.
Big ups to California.
Yo, you look refreshed, bro. Look at you, bro.
Dude, man, I'm feeling good, man. I had a little vacation this week, man. Went up to New York, seen some family, so it was a good time. Good time. See people I haven't seen in like two years plus.
Oh, like pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID,
oh,
man.
Wow. Yeah, that hits different, bro. The post-COVID reunions been hitting a little different, man. Yeah. I think people like filled with gratitude just seeing like, oh shit, bro, this is like we took it for granted. I think before like getting together.
Absolutely,
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, dude. I was in so being up there. I rode by. So there was at one point I was just kind of going around the old neighborhood, just kind of checking shit out, and I rode by this bodega, right? And there's like 4 dudes standing outside, and they all look like they over 40. They got the music playing, and they staring me down like I'm a cop, right? And I'm looking around, going like, bro, what are you defending? This place is fucked up.
What are you? I'm Laffy Taffies, bro. They're defending the nickel Laffy Taffies in that
right,
bitch,
bro. Dude, so New Yorkers has the weed is
Yo, for nothing, you do give off cop vibes.
Oh, I know. It ain't the first time. It's because of light skin. Like, this nigga looking all prim and proper.
Your posture all straight and shit, bro.
He walking on it like military and shit. And like, this nigga ain't from around here. I ain't seen his ass.
Bro, you be standing up straight. You talking all proper.
I was just walking, goddamn.
Like, he gonna take their joint away. Like, you got that vibe, bro. You mature, bro. That's the problem. You mature.
And so it was funny, man. So walking through the streets, not only in uptown Manhattan where I'm from, but also downtown. Dude, the smoke shops. So since they made it like legal, marijuana's legal, recreational
in New York.
I'm pretty sure, bro, because every fucking smoke shop has like advertisements outside of it. They sell bud.
What?
Now it might be that Delta H shit. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not positive.
Or you have to have the card to buy it or something, maybe.
I don't think so, bro. Dude, there's like, how in the hood there's like liquor stores on every block.
That shit up right now. Yeah.
There's like smoke shops on every block. That's what it feels like. It's like pizzeria and a smoke shop next to it.
Liquor stores and they got that bank glass to pay.
With the fucking box that spins around.
Yeah, yo, whoever hosting the Grammys, they gonna be behind that shit.
That thick ass plexiglass.
Plexiglass, bro. I'm gonna look right now, bro. Is it recreational?
I thought it.
Yo, that would be kind of lit, bro. Or is it decriminalized? I don't know, bro. New York.
It's definitely decriminalized, man. So like, I think you're allowed to have a certain amount on you. But if you have, if you roll around with a fucking pound, then they know it's an intent to sell.
Oh, yeah. Look, following several stalled efforts, New York is preparing to begin recreational marijuana sales by the end of 2022, with officials intending to reserve the first 100 or more retail licenses for people who have been convicted of related offenses. That's kind of cool, man. Did you give the first licenses to people who have been convicted of weed selling before? Like, that's kind of a cool way to, like, I mean, it doesn't equalize things, but
we're sorry.
Our bad. That's like what we did to Native Americans. We'll give you the casino. Our bad. We slaughtered a bunch of y'all. Like,
y'all could do whatever you want on this acre.
We were wilding. Yeah. So you can do whatever you want on this acre.
But no, man, good. Definitely, good time.
You look refreshed, bro.
Lot of weed spots. What else? Oh. If you are, listen, I am convinced after being there for 4 days, the best transportation is an electric scooter. Because, so they have those bike lanes in Manhattan now?
Yeah, like the ones we got here in downtown Orlando, electric scooters? Yeah.
Yes, but they don't. No. So I was told by a police officer there in the city that those fucking scooters are illegal. But there's so many of them. So in New York they have like the guys that like deliver shit. And it's not just like Grubhub and shit like that. It's like the messengers.
Yeah,
and
the
whatever,
stores.
Right?
Yeah, that's a big business.
Right.
Messenger. Yeah.
So they're either riding like electric bikes or electric like scooters.
Okay.
And it's like, and I was watching these dudes, and I'm like, that is the best way to get around.
Oh, it has to be, bro.
But the scooters are illegal.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird, bro.
What's funny is that like every other block there's a like electric scooter repair shop.
Like you can't catch them. You're gonna be stuck in traffic unless you got a scooter.
Or you just drop the scooter and run.
Fucking. That's so crazy, bro. I would imagine that New York has better shit to do than to fucking track down people in scooters.
That's probably why there's so many. And then the cop that I talked to, he was just like, yeah, like it's just a waste of time.
It really is, bro. Just don't why even make it illegal?
Yeah.
Like just like go for
But New York is a trip, man. Yeah. Definitely, did a little bit of sightseeing, not much, but as walking around there, man, I'm just going like, yeah. Like, still don't want to live here.
How's it around the way, bro? People still on the stoop?
Well, yeah, so I told you them 4 dudes by the bodega.
Yeah, they're still on the stoop, right?
Yeah, there's still people like
4 dudes you went to school with, bro. Probably chilling.
They was looking around my age.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they probably were.
But I did ask somebody, man. I was like, man, so with these smoke shops selling marijuana, like, is it still a market in the street? And they go, yeah, because in the store it's expensive.
Yeah, it is, bro. Even here, man. You go to buy legal gummies or legal weed here, it's expensive, bro. It's really expensive. I'm like, bro, you crazy, bro? Timmy down the street got that shit for
man.
half a pound for that. What you talking about?
That's it.
Yeah. Like,
what episode are we on, man? We on episode
95.
90.
Yeah? 95, bro. Yeah, man. We getting close to the centennial, man. We getting closer and closer to the centennial.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Carbon Footprint Podcast. He's Juan and I'm Sean. And every week we get together, have a few drinks, and talk about things going on in the world. Try to focus on things making an impact, whether they be good, bad, or otherwise. Hit him with the drink of the week.
Yo, man, we've been on a gin kick lately, man. So we got this. It's called the Gray Fox, and it's named after Lucius Fox. For any Batman fans will recognize that name, but it came
I don't even know who that is.
Lucius Fox, yo. It was Morgan Freeman's character in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah. So Lucius Fox, man, he's in the comics, whatever. But anyway, it's a Batman cocktail book I have, so this came from there.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's just fire, man. This one is it's half an ounce of orange juice, half an ounce of pineapple juice, half an ounce of lime juice, which we just squeeze half a lime. So if you want to do fresh squeeze lime, do half a lime. Then it's 2 ounces of gin, 2 ounces of club soda, and then the mint. Clap the mint. If y'all don't know about the clap thing, make sure you put the mint between the palms, clap it, rub it in there, and then put the mint for the garnish.
Wash your hands first.
Oh, bitters, too. It did call for Angostura bitters. I used Peychaud's bitters because we ran out, but I still feel like it hits, man. I'm going to have to try it the other way, but I still feel like this was great. It's good, man. It's got like a nice little refreshing taste to it. And you could do a bunch of them, man. We've been like sipping them like juice. And I don't feel like that crazy on it. I feel like I could do a few more and be all right.
That's because you home.
You right.
No, it is good.
Yeah,
check it out, people.
Good,
and for those of y'all who think we be doing some complicated shit, we'll put it on IG.
Yeah, I mean, this is and it isn't, but it's common stuff.
It's common stuff, right?
Yeah, pineapple juice. I mean, every Puerto Rican got pineapple juice around now.
OJ.
Yo, Sean brought the government pineapple juice with the can thing. You got to puncture the hole in the can, yo.
Dude, that's the best one.
It tastes phenomenal, but I wasn't even sure I was gonna be able to open it. I didn't know I had one of them puncture things. I was looking in the drawer for a while.
Oh shit! No, I figured you just had one.
I did. I did. I just rarely bust it out. I think I literally only busted out for pineapple juice because I do buy it in the can.
I almost bought. So I bought I think it was the Libby's.
Yeah. And the Libby's got the cap ones too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then they Goya had the one with it's the can. It's in the can.
Yeah.
But it has you can lift the whole top off. Should have bought that one.
Bro, you gave me the fucking wick card one, yo.
They hand you the can of pineapple juice with the block of cheese. Yeah.
That's That shit brought me back, bro. I was like, yo, I almost went. I remember we didn't have like the can openers like that. Yo, we would take the thick ass knife and put it on top and then bang on the
just
knife.
bang it.
Yeah, dude. I thought I was gonna have to do that for a minute, bro. I was like, here I go, about to lose a finger from pineapple juice.
I figured you had it, man, because that's the one like I always buy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, pineapple juice, I always buy that can.
I think it's literally the only thing I ever use it for. That little puncture thing. I
Yep.
have. I think it's literally the only thing, bro. That's so funny, man. So I was looking around, I was like, shit, man, do I still have one of these? And luckily I found it in the drawer.
Yep,
But you're right. It's the best one, bro. That pineapple juice. It
is,
hits
man.
different,
It's so
man.
good, bro. All right, man. Yo, my carbon footprint of the week is going out to Osceola Prosper. So this is a local joint here in Florida. Osceola County is a county that I live in. And the Osceola County commissioners came out with this program where every high school graduate in 2022 is going to have their college tuition paid for.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, and we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I think I
Yeah.
gave carbon footprint to like a organization in Chicago, right? That was doing the same thing. So every graduate in Osceola County for 2022, they're getting it's not a 4-year degree. It's so we have 2 schools in Osceola County, like colleges. One of them is Valencia College, and it only applies to the Osceola campus and the Poinciana campus, which is both are in Osceola County.
Okay.
So they are strictly keeping this within the students of Osceola County. We also have a technical college here, where you can go to school for like auto mechanics or AC,
HVAC or
AC and refrigeration and shit like that. And I think they have even an LPN nursing degree,
like trades or what do you call that?
like a trade school.
Yeah,
almost.
trade school. Yeah.
Yep. And so it is paying for like the associate's degrees. So like a 2-year degree, whether if you want to go to Valencia College and get like an associate's or an associate's in science, I believe you can get as well. But yeah, for every graduate, and so they announced it. I believe it was this week. They announced it to the high school students, and then they were interviewing a bunch of the students. And man, you would be surprised at how many students were like, "Fuck!" Like I didn't think I was gonna be able to go to college. And like one dude they interviewed, he goes, "I'm really into cars, so I'm gonna go for like auto mechanics, and like my goal is to have my own shop." But because of the lack of funds for college and that my family is struggling anyway, he was like, I figured I'm going to graduate and get a job just to help my family.
Just to help him. Wow, man. Yeah, and you say now he goes to trade school in less than a year. He probably can go get a job in about a year.
Yep.
And you go get a job. And man, I think it's, I love the idea of pushing other options to kids that aren't just 4-year universities or whatever it is, because
it's not for everybody,
bro. College is not for everybody, and that doesn't mean that you're not intelligent enough. It's just not for everybody. Some people just don't like it, bro. Some people like working with their hands, and some people. And I think it's shitty that we built this culture for a long time, where like if you like to do stuff with your hands or you like to do blue collar work, it was almost like looked down. It's like, no, man. Like some people enjoy that, and you can make really good livings doing that, man. And I think. And happiness is key, right? So if you're happy wrenching, bro, like wrench, like you know, like it's I hate the idea that we always kind of like pigeonhole kids into like you got to go to 4-year college, you got to go like no, you don't, bro. You got to just decide what it is that you want to do that makes you happy, man. And if that's whatever that is, it is, man. Yeah. So I like that they included sort of trade school within that too, man. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was really good, man. And then they did so the way they're funding it is they actually got $12 million in Federal American Rescue Plan relief funds.
Oh, okay.
So the county just did it to that, and it's actually helping twofold, because when COVID hit, the administration or the enrollments rather in like Valencia College, we'll just take them as an example, dropped significantly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're taking it, and they really like you talking about taking money and pumping it into your community. It's like giving like not only driving the business of the colleges, the local colleges, but also giving people this opportunity to go in and learn a trade or get a degree, or even if you want to go for a 4-year degree, the first 2 years are paid for. That's
awesome. Dude, I went to Valencia, man. I went.
Me too,
I got but it was a community college. I think when we went, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I got my 2-year degree from Valencia, man.
Yep.
Yeah, but I had a great education there, man. I had good professors. Good. Chainless, I think, was at Valencia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, great education. I had great professors. Actually, I would say my most memorable college courses and professors were at Valencia. So versus I had one teacher that I can remember at UCF here.
Yep.
And that's not to say I didn't make it a long time at UCF, so it's not a knock on UCF, but just that Valencia at the time, it was just a community college, but it was a community college that everybody here went to, and then it was like a stepping stone to the 4-year university. But now it's a 4-year college, man. Like, so
and I think just for like certain things.
Yes, it's not every discipline. Yeah, but they have a
but
handful. But at the time that I was there, you can only get a 2-year degree. Yeah.
Yep. And then so the other thing I read about this was that they actually set some of those funds, some of that $12 million aside, for people who didn't have transportation to school or who had childcare issues. So they're gonna,
that's dope. So
right?
they're literally taking out every excuse potentially, or not excuse, but every obstacle, I guess, that people have. Like, yo, I can't get there, or I have, I'm a single mom, single dad, or we're both parents and we gotta work or whatever. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And then the other thing is, so like this is just for the 2022 students, but they're hoping to sort of keep this thing going. But the future of the program is going to depend on the number of students that take advantage of it, and then if there's a bunch to take advantage of it, that'll kind of help with outside funding to maybe do this again next year. So like my kids will graduate in 3 years, and I have college already paid for. But there's so many, and I know people, even my family in the same age group as my kids, who don't. So like if something like this is available during that time, man, what an amazing like head start.
Your kids both our kids have an opportunity to graduate high school here because of the programs with a 2-year degree already.
Yep.
And like,
not my kids, man. They're lazy as fuck.
They still working on pronouns.
They don't like school. They don't like What's the pronoun?
I it's funny, man. That was offered when I was in high school, and I was too lazy to do it too. And I'm like, to do the whole like, and I don't think I could have graduated with a degree. That wasn't available, but I could definitely take college courses. Now I did take advantage of some of that, but not as much as I could have. Like I definitely got college courses in, I got college credits for language, but I cheated that because it was Spanish. And then, in my defense, I took a difficult Spanish. I took literature in Spanish, not regular Spanish.
Ooh, that's fancy.
So it makes it, because the college credits were more. So I had to read like an English class. Like think of like an English class, where you read and you write essays or you answer questions. It was like that in Spanish, which sucked. It's like reading Shakespeare in Spanish. It was hard. I did that, and I did it for some like business class that we had, but I got college credits for that. But I remember at the time there was people literally going to the college campus like near our high school, and they were graduating, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm only doing 6 months or a year at the community college, and I'm done." And I was like, "Damn, man, I should have taken advantage of that." I was so pissed about even taking like normal classes my senior year. I was like, "I ain't taking that shit. Are you crazy, bro? Sign me up for auto body. Sign me up for basketball. Sign me up for." I took them crazy.
Dude,
classes.
my senior year, I was leaving half day to go work at Disney.
Oh yeah, see, a lot of people
like the OJT on the job training, right? The OJT,
and you
program.
got credits for that.
You got credit for it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, I thought I was smart, and then when I went to Valencia, they was like, "Nah, you behind. Here, take these courses that you gotta pay for, and you don't get no credit."
Ain't nothing more demoralizing being behind in community college. You like, bro, community college? But how am I behind a community college, bro?
Yep. They was like, "Oh, you didn't take an SAT? Here, take this entrance exam." Oh yeah, you behind.
I didn't take that either, bro.
No,
I didn't take the SAT, but I scored high. I guess high on the CPT.
I don't even know what that is.
CPT or some shit. I scored high on something else, bro. My first day on campus at Valencia, they gave me the schedule. I had picked classes, but I picked like normal class, whatever they were, like the thing. And then when I showed up, bro, it's honors like English and honors math and honors.
They got you.
Fuck that, bro. I didn't even show up to the class. I went straight to the thing, and they were like, "What's the problem?" I go, "Bro, you put me in honors." And they're like, "Yeah, but based on your scores and yada yada yada." And I was like, "What changes from my degree?" And they were like, "Nothing." And I go, "So I get the exact same degree?" And the guy goes, "Well, you get this thing on your tassel." I went, "Fuck that." It sounds like more work for a different color on a tassel. Bro. Put my ass in remedial English. I don't give. I was like, "Get me out of this damn algebra honors,
dude,
bro."
I had to take 2 semesters of math classes that I had to pay for. I got no credit, and I thought I was good at math.
Subtraction for dummies. How the fuck? bro. Well, good times, bro. That's dope, though, man. Like you said, especially I think Osceola County has some really affluent areas, and it also has some areas I think that
need
would
some help.
definitely benefit from this. Yeah, man. And bro, I mean, it's a selfish way to look at it. I think or maybe not, but I think you're also investing in your community because these are the people that are going to live in your community for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Like, what do you want to have an educated community, you want to have a productive community, you want to you know what I mean, like in whatever capacity that is, man.
Not for nothing, man. When you have folks that have skills and that have decent paying jobs, like that does better for everything, right? It brings more money into the community, it lowers crime, like it's good across the board.
Yeah, there's no downside to it, bro. The downside is if you don't have a community that can afford to, or that doesn't have the jobs to employ these people. But generally you don't invest like this if you didn't. And Osceola County just happens to be where Disney and all that, and one of the largest employers, right? Like Disney's in Osceola County.
I don't know if are they in Osceola County? That's a great question. Is Lake Buena Vista
close
in
enough.
Osceola County?
It might
it's definitely close.
It's close enough. Yeah. But
it's
either
definitely
way,
a major employer of people that live in Osceola County.
Yes, absolutely. But that, and then you get people who can run their own business, like to your point about who's going to run the next auto body shops, who's going to run the next HVAC companies, who's going to like that stuff is again, you want to keep that in your community. You keep it from being sort of like big corp, whatever, like coming in, and you get people who grew up there who understand the area and all that stuff, at least contributing in that sense, even if they work for the big corp. But
that was really cool, man. And they mentioned a couple of people that was like on the county commission board, which recently helped our community like stave off some builders that were trying to build some shit that didn't kind of go with our community. It's kind of cool to see those same names up there. Doing really positive shit for the community. So kudos to those guys.
Fire,
and ladies.
Yeah. Kudos Osceola County, man. You guys are doing it up, man. That's awesome, man.
What you got, man?
Yo, man, my carbon footprint of the week.
Oh, yeah, I'm scared.
You ready, bro? It's going out to Pookie. It's going out to Pookie. Chris, the motherfucking goat. Rock.
Chris, man, I suck your dick. Rock.
God damn it. Yo, Chris Rock took, I mean, if you, unless you live on a rock, no pun intended, you've seen the video of Chris Rock getting the shit slapped out of him by the Fresh Prince. Will Smith, man, just smacked the shit out of Chris Rock on live TV. And, bro, Chris Rock, man, took that shit like a
champ.
Fucking champ, bro. And then, and again, I have so much respect for comedians because that shit is hard. And kept the show moving, bro. Like, he's not even the host, right? Like, he's just presenting.
I didn't see what happened, like, after Will sat down and said what he said.
Chris leaves because he's not a host. So he's literally just presenting, like, this specific, which sucks even more. And we'll get into, like, the award he was presenting went to Questlove, man. Like if it was for like in the documentary category, like again, it's a black man getting an Oscar for a documentary that he made that was very personal to him on like a topic that's it's on my list now to see. But he dedicated to his dad. Like it was just such a cool moment for Questlove that got really overshadowed by this shit with Will Smith, man. But bro, to see Chris Rock, dude, take that shot and then make a joke about it to where people are joking. Keep the show kind of rolling.
Dude, I was disappointed.
I was
hoping that he would have made another joke about her.
I'm not going to lie. So I was mad as fuck at him initially because I went, Chris.
This is your chance.
I'm not expecting him to fight because Chris Rock's little and Will Smith's a big dude, right?
Yeah. But I mean, you got
the jokes, bro.
Bro, yeah, he could have. I wish he would have been able to go in.
I would have went ham, bro. That shit never happened to me, bro. The minute Will would have been in the crowd, like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, bro, I'd have been like, you keep some R&B singers out of hers, and we'll talk about it. I'd have been wilding, bro.
Right? Why you ain't tell her that?
Yeah, why? Be like, is that August Alsina sitting next to y'all? Like, what do you? I'd have been wilding, bro, if I was Chris Rock. Hey, but the more I thought about it, I went, yo, Chris Rock, that shit could have went south crazy. You could have picked a fight. You could have went that. To take that shit, And then I do think it was a bitch ass move for Chris to apologize afterwards, because he has absolutely nothing to apologize. He did. I don't know if it was real, but I saw a whole like statement from him apologizing for the joke. Fuck that, bro.
Fuck that,
don't apologize for the joke, bro. I'm a firm believer.
It wasn't even that offensive, bro.
It sure wasn't, bro. And I'm a firm believer of not apologizing for jokes, bro. Yo, it's funny to somebody. It's just not funny to them. Like it's nothing's ever gonna be.
I mean, he even said, he goes like, "Yo, it's a G.I. Jane joke. Like, relax."
Yeah, it's not even the worst shit I've said about it.
Right. Like, it's a movie about a chick that fucking shaves her head because she's gonna get in the military.
And Chris Rock probably didn't write it. Actually, not probably. He didn't. Those award shows, it's written by a bunch of writers, and they go, "Here's what you say, Chris." Like, yeah, if you're a presenter, even if you're hosting. Now, granted, you hire Chris Rock because he can ad lib, right? And that's what Chris Rock does. But I promise you, bro, that shit was handed to Chris Rock, and he's just reading a thing, and he goes like, "All right, I'm gonna present, I'm gonna do that," and like, so he didn't even write the joke. And even if he did, bro, like, I'm sorry, dude, if you're Will Smith, yo, you live in the public spotlight, bro. The price of fame is you're gonna be the brunt of fucking jokes. You're gonna be the brunt of this and that, bro. And the trade-off to that is pretty fucking good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, even their whole shit with the open relationship or the fucking the entanglement, right? That was all that's all for the public.
It's publicly played out, yeah. Because you chose that. You chose that, right? Like your wife put you on her TV show.
Yep.
Right. And I think, bro, this was Will's years of tired of being the meme. And tired of fucking getting clowned. And like, I don't even think it was a joke, to be honest, bro. I think it was the buildup of all that.
Yes.
And I don't think he gave a fuck about that joke in that moment. I think it's the laugh of everybody. Well, and he's going, "I'm sick of this shit, bro."
Did you see his face? So when he first kind of tells the joke, he kind of laughs, and then he looks over at Jada, and she's like shaking her head, like, and then that's when he reacts.
Yeah,
so I was wondering. I was just like, man, did like, were you pissed off immediately, or did you look over at your wife and see her reaction, and then maybe that was a trigger? Because in his book, he talks about when his father used to beat his mom, and he talks about like he like almost like he's mad at himself for not being able to defend her, like that bothers him.
Yeah,
and then I think he mentioned in the role that he played with the Williams sisters as the dad was is it King Richard?
Yeah, King Richard. Yeah.
So in that movie, the Williams sisters' father was like an avid defender of his family.
Yeah.
I wonder if those two things kind of came into play, and then he just reacted. I don't know, man.
So to your point, when he looked over, I did think immediately of the book, because I've been reading it too. And to your point, like, there's a lot of instances in the book where he mentions that he's felt like a coward most of his life, and not defending whether it was his mom or whatever, like,
which is why he kind of plays this role, right? Like almost like Will Smith is a character.
Exactly, and he talks about it like, yo, Will Smith is his character. Like, that's not who I am. Like, he basically says like he's been fake this entire time, right? Like, his book is all like, yo, I've been fake. I've been just taking all this shit and yada yada yada. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's almost like you want to talk about being methodical in your sort of like I guess pursuit of a goal. Was like, yo, I wanted to be the Black Tom Cruise or whatever, like the superstar. And so in his mind, he's like, I made all these sacrifices for that, and some of those sacrifices made you question, I guess, your manhood and your so. To your point, I thought when he saw that, it took me immediately back to that chapter in the book where he talks about he's just always felt like a coward, and he's looking at his wife, and he's probably looking on stage, and he's going like, yo, man, like, and it's the buildup of, yo, I've been a fucking meme, like, I just been getting disrespected. Like, it's that, like, almost that, like, moment where I feel like you almost black out, where you just go, fuck it, bro, because low-key, Will Smith a serial killer, bro. You know how how much of a cold-blooded psychopath you got to be, bro, to get up in front of millions of people who are watching this on live TV. He didn't even run. He didn't rush the stage. He calmly walked. He don't punch him. It take a different type of gangster to slap you. And he smacked them in church shoes. Like, and the mere fact that Will ain't even lose balance, like, he just smacks him. And then turns around, bro, like, fixes his shit and walks off super calm, like, and then just sits back down like nothing happened. Like, everybody's looking around like, the fuck just went down. And
I think many people thought it was staged, and I want to say there's
bro, you ever seen a Chris Rock movie If that shit was staged, bro, give Chris Rock the Oscar that he was better for. Bro, Chris Rock.
Take it from Will Smith and give it to Chris Rock.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I'm like, bro, I seen every Chris Rock movie. He ain't that good of an actor, bro. Yeah. Like, and he looks visibly shaken. Like he's like, wow, you know what I mean? Like he's almost
like in shock.
Yeah,
right?
he is in he's in shock, and he's like, and he even says the wrong like award or whatever, or like he flips his words or whatever, because you can tell he's trying to like regain his composure. But again, bro, being a fucking professional, probably thousands of shows under your belt, I promise it's not the first time Chris Rock has been like thinged over a joke. Like, he may not have been punched since he's been Chris Rock, but I promise he's been heckled. He probably gets heckled now. At his level, he knows how to shoot that shit down. To shoot it down, though, after a physical altercation like that, that's a different level of fucking professional. Like, yo, to me, if he would have just walked off stage and been like, yo, like somebody else present that shit, like, I wouldn't even blame them. And I would, even then, I would have been like, yo, that was a big move by Chris Rock. To keep presenting this fucking award, bro, and then go and then you know what that means to Questlove at that point and just go about it, make a joke, make people laugh, like it's real uncomfortable, and then he's like, yo, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me, like to just, and then people are just laughing, like to just, I was looking at him going like, damn, bro, that's why you're gonna be one of the greatest of all time, or you are, like, because you're just in that moment, dude, like most of us would have fucking crumbled, bro, or like I said, I'm petty as fuck though, I wouldn't
right, you either go in or you would like you talked about blacking out. Like I've been in fights before, and I don't remember them.
Yeah,
I remember everything that leads up to it. I remember right after.
Is that because you were concussed during the fight, or is that because you were just so mad?
I won those. I just don't know how. But I wonder, like, you know, like those sort of trigger points, right? You get slapped by somebody. I would think that my immediate reaction is to attack.
Yeah, bro.
Right? Like, and so the fact that he held his composure, I give him a lot of
because
credit,
you
bro.
also don't know, like, he smacks, you don't know what the follow-up is, right? So you're like, you get smacked, to your point, like, you get immediately in fight or flight, right? Like, in like,
yeah, right.
So
fight or flight, bro.
He just sits there, bro, and almost like, it's almost like it's so shocking.
Right.
And he's like,
wow,
like
I just got slapped.
Like, and then he just kind of goes with it. I'm like, yo, for him to keep the show rolling, bro. But
I wonder how dope would it have been if he just turned the jokes on him and just been like taunting him.
I'd be like, yo, that's your biggest hit since I am Legend, homie. Good job. Good job, Will. I'd have been wilding, bro. It's about goddamn time something slaps.
And as a matter of fact, I think the dog stole the show.
And the fucking zombies. You ain't shit. You gonna die. Bro, there's so many, like, petty me was like, oh, here we go. Because he can't get to you again. There's no way. And even if he does, bro, if he rushes the stage, I would assume at this point security's got to be like, yo, y'all gotta rush the stage. Yeah.
I wonder if security at that point, like, right, he gets slapped. Is security going, hey, like they're grabbing their fucking collar, like, hey, was that supposed to happen?
Yeah.
Was that, you know, like,
you
guys know about that?
They probably thought that too. Bro, because, yo, how the fuck you go back and sit in your seat? Yo, he sat back like ain't nothing just happened. He was cool. People around him was just like, the fuck? And just, he went about his business, bro, like nothing. That's ultimate white male privilege, bro. Just went back. Fucking Will Smith.
Honorary white male privilege.
Ain't nothing happening. I said what I said. That motherfucker, bro, sat down like he knew. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to me.
Yep.
Like he was, and they sure didn't, bro. Because anyone else, you're taking him off, right?
Yeah.
Do you keep him there because you know he's gonna win the Oscar in about 20 minutes?
Right? Which is wild. Fucking escort him out.
Yeah,
that would have been great.
And then you go, yeah, Will won the award, but he's here to accept on his behalf. Chris Rock.
No, they'd be like Jada with Will's haircut.
Oh shit, bro.
Now what does she have? She has, like, is it called alopecia?
Yeah, bro, I'll be honest with you, bro. When she said she had alopecia, I thought it was a second chick that they had in their relationship in the throuple. I didn't know it was a disease,
Like,
bro.
Is that August Alsina's chick?
Yeah, I said alopecia. I was like, oh, that's got to be some like a black chick. I was like, she's probably a baddie. It's part of the throuple. I get it. And it was a disease. I was like, say word. I was like, damn.
Yeah, apparently, I think it's brought on by like stress, and it's where you lose like patches of your hair.
It's just crazy. But I guess so that's why she's all. I thought the bald thing was a choice, and I'm pretty sure everybody saw it. So also, bro, and I heard this on another podcast today. She makes jokes and she goes, "Yo, the only thing I can do about it is laugh at this point."
Yeah,
about the whole alopecia thing, like. So if her herself says that, and bro, and the whole like defending, like the wife thing, like I've heard that narrative. Nah, bro, it's a bitch ass move, bro, because like in that moment, I think you could turn to your wife and be like, bro, we're on national TV. Like I'll go have a word with him afterwards, but also I don't have to like the joke, bro. Like everybody else laughed, it hit. Like like again, every joke isn't gonna like hit the same for everybody, so it's impossible.
Yep.
And maybe if you're friends, you could go, yo, Chris, bro, can you not do jokes about like she's sensitive about that shit? Whatever, man.
But that's
like,
the thing, man. I don't think that they are friends. I want to say
Right.
that they've had some like past
he don't
beef,
owe
right?
you shit, bro. Like you gonna get the smoke. I feel like, yo, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're a dick, bro. Like, and if you have a disease or what, I get it. Even if you don't find it funny, you got to be able to take the joke. And take the joke means like you don't got to go up there and smack them. You don't have to laugh,
Right.
and you can get up and walk away. You could say like, yo, even if you grab Jade at that point and be like, yo, ignore him, like he's fucking lying. Like you could look visibly upset. Like I don't care, bro, but you got to get up and go hit a dude on national television, bro, like over a joke that I'm not asking you to like it or smile or whatever, bro, but it's like that's a bitch ass move, bro. Yo, if Joe Rogan was doing that, you smacking Joe Rogan, bro?
Good luck.
Yeah. You not getting that off, bro. Like that's the other shit is I go, yo, Will has this built up, I think, anger. That motherfucker clearly needs some counseling because he ain't been over this whole shit. And after reading his book, you're like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Like based on the whole the coward thing, the whole shit with Jada. Like I go, yo, man, and I feel like in his mind he went, yeah, this is the dude. Like he set him off, and you're like, if you're gonna go off and smack somebody, it's gonna be Chris Rock, who's like skinny as shit, probably weighs
Right, the little dude.
Yeah, the little dude, bro. Because I heard people online going like, if it's The Rock, like you gonna hit him? The fuck you are, bro.
Oh yeah,
nah,
no.
bro. Yo, honestly, I even would have been okay if he yells from the crowd, yo, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
No, that I wasn't. That was fine.
Yeah,
but the getting up and putting your hands on me, yeah, we got.
Or bro, just do
bro.
this, like to Chris, be like, bro, like, and then I think Chris Rock as a professional would have been like, okay, like he probably would have kept him again. Somebody probably wrote the joke, and Chris Rock is good enough to be like, I'll just make some shit up on the spot.
Yeah, but I heard that there was like some past kind of beef where he would constantly like make fun of Jada.
When he hosted the Oscars, he made fun of Jada,
okay.
But he made fun of.
What is it?
Oh, the joke is great, bro. Again, it's fucking dope. It was when everybody was boycotting the Oscars, and he said that Jada said she was gonna boycott the Oscars, and he goes like, yeah, man, that's a lot like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. And I was like, yo, that's fucking brilliant, bro.
That's dope.
And it's dope because you right. Ain't nobody invited Jada to the, like she ain't, what Jada been in of substance lately, right? Yeah, like nothing. So that was the joke back then. But bro, I feel like if you make your living on something that success relies on public opinion or public response, you can't have the good without the bad, bro.
Yep.
Sorry. Like your living is literally predicated on the public responding to your art, to your job, to your craft, whatever you want to call it, our response, good or bad or whatever, your living is predicated on that. So you can't be like, yo, I want the accolades, I want the good part of that, and I can't take I'm not saying you should take like people being physically abusive towards you or whatever that shit, but yo, you're gonna get jokes, bro. Like that's just part of like life. Like even his little speech at the end where he's like, yo, when he's accepting, did you see the one he's accepting the Oscar and he's like,
I didn't watch it.
We have to
I read
accept the disrespect and we're just supposed to take it. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Nobody feels bad for you, bro. You're like, nobody feels bad, bro. And if the price of fame is too much, then go do something else, bro. You don't need this anymore. Yeah. Like,
and I was gonna say, man, like you can literally like all of the things that you've done over the years, you can stop.
Yeah, he doesn't have to work, bro.
Yeah, like it's a wrap. Like you could just not be in the limelight anymore, and then just kind of ride off into the sunset and do whatever you gotta do. But if you choose to kind of keep doing that, and I don't blame him. His book is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Will Smith.
I love all his movies. I wasn't a big fan of his music when he was doing it, but he has some shit that I rock to, right? Like, dude, like, you've done it all, and it's all been public. So unfortunately, this shit comes with it, and you guys purposely made your personal relationship public.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. If it would have been behind closed doors, cool. But at this point, it would be like the Kardashians complaining about something being public.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, your wife put you on this show.
Yep.
And so, like, that's why I think, like, this is a buildup of the humiliation of all that. Like, that he can't smack Jada. So he's like, fuck it.
Chris Rock look just like her, just a little bit darker.
Yeah, I got the same haircut. He like she sound like you when she bitching. So
she look just like Pookie.
Bro, so like, I'm like, yo, this shit is clearly a buildup of the embarrassment that he's felt over years. I'm like, it ain't the joke, bro. It's the buildup of everything, and I think he just fucking snapped. But I'm like, get your shit together, bro. Go to therapy, dog. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Go do some ayahuasca and fucking, like,
yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
Go fucking skydive.
Yo, seriously, bro. Dude, but I do worry about the message this sends now because of the audience reaction. Like, he got a standing ovation at one point, man. And it's
for what?
Yeah, bro, because these bitch ass celebrities that claim to be woke, right? But clearly they're pro fucking violence, right? If you want to say that, like, yo, Chris Rock threw some words out at you and Will Smith physically assaulted him, and this little woke ass Hollywood crowd is like cheering him on. I'm like, that's because they probably felt like, yeah, about time, like, you know, because they're always the brunt of the jokes. It's like, bro, you guys take yourselves too serious. Like, it's the reason why comedians, like, very few ever cross that, like, superstardom mode where they're accepted by, like, actors and all that. You rarely see that, and the ones that do, they're like looked at as sellouts in the like comedy community because they're like, yeah, because the comedians are usually the aloof, weird dudes. Like, they're not seeking like the attention like that. And I'd say like not the attention. Clearly, if you want to be on stage telling jokes, like you are sort of a narcissist to an extent. But like, there's like they're just not. They're like the weird kids, right? They're not considered like the actors or like the big time. Like, it's almost like looked down on if you're uber successful. Like, Kevin Hart's been one of the few that can make it and people still like him, kind of thing, right? So like,
and he still gets shit.
Yeah, but like so I feel like it was almost this group of Hollywood people going like, yeah, finally they're hitting back at these fucking guys who can say whatever they want and yada yada yada. You know, like it almost felt that way. And then I started to worry for like, yo, what happens to comedians from here on out? Like, if you're hosting,
are you worried about that?
Yeah, bro. If you're,
I actually think, man, I think the comedians take this shit and run with it.
Oh, he's gonna be the laughing thing of. I mean, I saw some podcasts today that was. I mean, some of the takes were brilliant, bro.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be the bits about this shit are gonna be gold.
I heard
bro.
you sent me the song.
Oh. So how you have a whole song up 4 hours later, bro? A whole song. Somebody made a banger.
What was the other one, man? With the lady that was getting arrested. You about to lose your job.
Yo, somebody had a SpongeBob scene, and it was Will. Take my wife's name out your mouth, and it's like the crowd from SpongeBob reacting like
who's on stage?
And then it's like
is it fucking SpongeBob?
It might
be
SpongeBob on stage, bro. It's so good, bro. It's so good, and it's like literally within minutes, I'm getting memes from everybody, like texting me memes, like sending me a shit on Twitter, and I'm in here dying. It's like, yo, the internet never disappoints, bro. Like, the shit people jump on so fast, man. You remember, Michael Shea, the comedian?
Yes.
You remember the hashtag going back to the one where Jada was supposedly boycotting. The hashtag was Oscars too white.
Oh, no.
So, like, because they were like, yo, nobody black ever wins an Oscar, blah, 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 all that shit. Yo, Michael Shea, like, within minutes goes, Oscars too black. It's fucking time, bro. Time, bro. Yo, people, but he's gonna. And now, comedians are gonna run with it, bro.
So the Oscars this year was by a black guy, right? Like, a black guy produced it, I think.
I think yes.
Isn't that what I read?
And Will won, and then it's inclusive. Like the movie that Coda, it's the first movie of like a leading man who's like deaf and all this stuff. Like it's man, like whatever you want to do. I don't know that anybody cares about the Oscars anymore. Yeah, bro, Michael Shea, that shit's funny, bro. That shit is so funny, man. And then to do that within like seconds of that shit going down is great, bro. But like, nobody watches them, bro. Do they matter anymore? Like, I think they matter to people like Will Smith because you're like legacy Hollywood.
Yeah.
But these YouTube kids, bro, which is where all the big shit's coming out now, nobody gives a fuck about the Oscars, bro. Like, people on YouTube, like, how many views did I get? What's the check like? All right, cool, I'm good with that. Like, that's the validation I look for now. Like, Oscars is like validation from your peers, I feel like. Which I guess, whatever, depending on what you do for a living, you do want sort of that. I guess you do want to be looked at by your peers as like, you know, good at your job or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think we care anymore, man. Yeah. Honestly, I would have never heard about these if he didn't smack the shit out of Chris Rock, bro.
No, I wouldn't have. But being that he did, I did read about the Oscars, and they did say that all of those like Apple TV shows that they're like only on Apple TV, like those shits cleaned up.
Big tech has taken over media.
Yeah.
Big tech, bro. Because Netflix be in the running for them shits all the time.
Yep.
This is the first one for a streaming service. I think it was Apple. Because Netflix been trying to get one of these for a while for Best Picture.
Yep.
But I think big tech, man, they're taking over television. They're taking over fucking movies. They're going to like, all the best movies I've seen recently, with the exception of like the big blockbusters like the Batman and stuff, have been random ass movies on Netflix, man.
Yeah.
Like the most entertaining movies. So like, they're gonna, or Hulu or Amazon Prime or whatever. Like, bro, I think this Hollywood thing, the way it sits today, it's getting ready to have a massive shift, and it's interesting because it's like big tech companies.
Yeah, and again, I think it's already happening. And you know, it's funny when they started coming out with like, you know, with Netflix and Hulu and whatever. The idea that I had was like, oh, okay, we won't need cable anymore. Dumbass me, I got cable and Netflix and Hulu and Showtime and right, like,
and they all getting more expensive, and we still keep strapping to them like dumbasses, bro. We keep doing it, man. It's so crazy, dude. Like there's so much content to consume now, but the good thing is like you can consume content now commercial free and at your leisure. Like before you had to like DVR it, or before DVR you got to be at the TV at 8. You know what I mean? And take bathroom breaks in the commercials and doing all that shit. Like now we're like, all right, like watch it whenever you want and pause it and play and do all that shit. But bro, I worry for comedians because like now like people see him doing that. It's like, oh, is it okay if you don't like a joke? You're at a comedy show. Like, is it okay to just walk up on stage and punch a comedian? Like, people already get heckled. I know comedians have gotten punched, bro. Like, here, locally. Yep. Like, I know comedians have gotten punched. I know comedians have gotten shit thrown at them. I know comedians have gotten, like, people threatening to kill them. But I've had people tell me wow shit. And I don't do this a lot. So, like, I've had people threaten to beat me up or kill me. I've had people come up to me afterwards and explain to me why my joke was, like, incorrect. And it's like, you do know it was a joke, right? Like,
you mean like besides at work?
Yep. I'm an asshole everywhere, bro. I'm an equal opportunity asshole. But bro, I've had people like explain to me whole like reasons why my joke was wrong. Yeah. And I'm like, it's a joke, bro. It can't be wrong. Like, you don't have to like it.
Yeah, right. Just don't laugh.
Yeah, but I don't even like entertain it now. I just kind of laugh it off. The blah, 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 I'm like, yeah, it wasn't for you. That's cool too. Like, it's not for you, bro. Change the channel. Like,
yeah. Well, let's look on the bright side, man. At least Will loves his wife. Let me tell you about somebody who don't love their wife. I was in the airport. I was last week, sorry. In the airport, waiting to go to New York. I was actually listening to last week's show. I was editing last week's show. Across from me is this couple that had like an infant and a toddler. Toddler, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years old, right? The infant, I don't know, maybe a year old, but like in the stroller, right? Wasn't walking around, wasn't mobile. So probably less than a year. Dude, I'm watching them, and the toddler's running around, and then the wife disappears. I don't know how long she's gone for, man, but probably a good 20 minutes. And in those 20 minutes, the toddler's running around, yelling, banging on the window. The infant takes a shit. So the guy has, in the airport, you can't leave your fucking bags anywhere, right? The guy has his bags. It's a double stroller. And so he can't go to the bathroom.
It's the worst experience ever in an airport with
And so he has to take his infant out of the stroller and commence to changing I don't know if it was a shitty diaper. I'm assuming it was a shitty diaper. Change the diaper. The toddler is like screaming and like talking to her dad, and the dad's trying to fucking change this, and you can see he's looking around looking for his wife. nowhere to be found.
She probably looking at him in the car going, oh, he legend. I'm laying back here.
When she comes back like 20 minutes later, he just has this look on his face. He just looks at her like I want to kill you.
We all been there too, bro.
Better yet, like she hangs around for a little bit, and then she takes off again for like for probably like 15 minutes
to get food.
That bitch didn't come back with nothing. I was like, she's fucking taking a dump somewhere, dude.
Yo, no peanuts,
nothing,
no Doritos, nothing. Damn.
She disappears for 15 minutes.
Airport snacks.
During those 15 minutes, the toddler is going crazy. Dude, with my headphones in, I hear this guy tell his daughter, he calls her by her name and he goes, "You're really being annoying."
Yo, you're at your wit's end, bro. When you talk to a kid like you would talk to a grown ass person, like Kyle, you're getting on my fucking nerve right now.
Then the wife finally comes back again. He gives her the same look he gave her the first time, and then the fucking toddler just takes off screaming down the thing. And then this woman who is in no condition to run goes after the toddler, calling her name. Bro,
when you say that, you mean
like overweight, like just in no condition to run. They didn't even look that old. They just look worn the fuck out. And I'm looking at the couple and I'm going like, wow, man, like is he regretting getting married? You know, like at that moment. Not saying that you don't love your kids.
Yeah.
But I wonder, like, because from a male point of view, like, we get tired of shit.
I've definitely had moments with my kids where I was like, I
like, why the fuck did I do this? Yeah. And then I had two. And then the woman that I had him with disappears on me for fucking 30 minutes.
Yo, the funny shit is during this, you're hitting me up. You're giving me play-by-play. And I think I'm driving, and on the screen to the car, all I see is, ooh, the little girl took off now. Yo, I'm in traffic rolling, bro. You're like, wife left. And then it's like, it passes, you go like, wife still ain't back. Yo, Sean giving me play-by-play. I felt like it was there, yo.
Dude.
Oh, my God.
And then, you know what's so great about it? So, like, even if the little girl was being loud, but I had headphones in. So it was like drowning her out, right? I could still hear her, but it wasn't like annoying to me. I can't imagine. Dude, the looks that this dude was getting from people around like where he was sitting were like, yo, like, control your kids.
Yeah, and that's the worst, bro.
And I was fucking dying, bro.
Yo, you kept sending me like crying face emojis and shit. But that's I'll never forget. She was like, "Ooh, the little girl took off."
And I'm thinking to myself like, "Oh, that lady ain't catching that one."
Yo, that shit. Oh man, bro, I don't know if I told that story on here before, man. I was at I don't think it was dinner. It was like a lunch. I don't know. It's a little town here. You know Mount Dora? Mm-hmm. So we're like strolling Mount Dora once. My daughter, she's maybe one, maybe not walking yet age.
Okay.
So we go up there, walk around Mount Dora, whatever, and we're having like lunch or something at this like semi decent restaurant, and I'm wearing an all white like linen shirt. I'm looking real Florida, bro.
Of course you are.
Yeah, bro. You know me, so I'm looking extra Florida. This
with the fucking pastel
particular
pants
as fuck, bro. Yeah, I think I literally was wearing these. Like, your boy was looking real beautiful for spring, bro. But then my daughter, bro, I'm holding her, and like, and then I just feel warmth like all down my shirt, right? And I'm like, shit, man, she peed on me. Only it was not pee, bro. She had shitted, and it was like diarrhea shit.
Oh no,
bro!
Yeah,
and it leaked through the I'm talking it like leaking down my entire shirt, and it's not like a subtle. I mean, bro, it looks like someone took a full cup of Coke and just threw it all over me, bro. I'm literally covered in shit, and I'm like. And I want to throw this baby across the restaurant right now, right? Like, and I'm like, yo.
Nigga said, I ain't bring no change of clothes or nothing.
Nothing, bro. And I take the baby, and at that moment, and I think I put her in the stroller or whatever, getting ready to change, and the server comes up, and she just looks at my shirt, bro. Yo, this chick goes, do you want me to get you some club soda? I'm like, the fuck is club soda gonna do,
Like,
bro?
You got an extra apron
No,
back there?
like, no, give me a shirt, yo. What the fuck? I mean, bro, I had to go into the bathroom of this place because then I'm
do
like,
what,
I
bro?
took the shirt off and literally put it in the sink there,
Okay.
and I'm washing it
And then
out.
you turned the whole
with
fucking
soap.
shirt brown?
Bro, well, I think I
She just
managed
stuck it in
to
the
get.
toilet and just kept flushing.
I might have stayed in a tank top there. I think I literally rinsed it, got enough shit off of it. I used the soap like the hand wash soap to like, bro, it's so ghetto. I'm washing my fucking clothes. I look like a homeless guy that just went into this restaurant to clean up in the bathroom, bro.
I
And
would have left, bro.
I think that was, I would have done that. We had like food and shit already coming. It was like this whole thing. And I think I wound up just going like, yo, I got to go walk and go buy a t-shirt or something.
Right.
Or like, cause I'm in this restaurant, bro. I think I finished my meal in the tank top looking ghetto as fuck. And I was like, fuck it. Like I'm just.
So there was no like clothing places nearby.
Not close enough. And then I think afterwards we walked and I bought like a random t-shirt like next door or something somewhere. And the shirt, I did manage to get everything off the shirt and it was soaked. And I think I hung it on the stroller as we walked for it to like dry off. Like after I wrung it out and left it under the dryer in the bathroom for a little bit.
Oh,
bro,
my God.
it was so bad, dude.
So was your wife there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I guess you gotta have somebody to leave it with.
Yeah, it's just, it's like one of these like, do you need help? You know,
Like,
looking at me
maybe
like,
what do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't do shit for
like
you.
you got one of them shout pens?
Yeah, the fucking Tide
The
pens.
Tide pen. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's worth a shot. Yo.
Remember those commercials with the fucking stain, and then the stain is talking to the interviewer and shit.
Bro, but that moment, I know how that dude feels because it's like she wasn't even being bad up until that point. Like
Right.
it was fine. I was just holding her, like we were just chilling, and then she does that, and I'm going like, yo, I want to be fuming right now, but more than anything, I feel so helpless because I don't know what the fuck to do right now. Like nobody tells you. Like I go, yo, should I have packed an extra shirt? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo.
Dude, how's that fucking shame walk to the bathroom?
Oh, bro, the entire restaurant, because you know it's shit. I smell. And when I tell you, this isn't like high end, bro, but it's not Denny's, dog. Like, it's a decent restaurant. And like where people, and like it's on the lake, like it's a nice restaurant, man. And I'm walking through and people are just like,
Somebody's going, see, honey, that's why we don't bring the kids.
exactly, bro. It was, bro, these people are just turning around looking at me and I'm walking shaming, bro, to the bathroom full of shit. But I'll never forget, yo, that poor
And then
server.
baby should be just smelling
So bad, bro.
man.
I'm like, the fuck you eat? You only drink milk? Like, how? Bro, and the poor server, when she goes, "Yeah, you want to get you some club soda?" I wanted to drop kick her so bad because I was like, what the fuck is club soda gonna do right now, yo? Like, are you serious? But I could tell by the look on her face, even she was like, well, this is new. How do you do this?
She's like, bitch, you got shout?
I'm like, yo, can you throw this shit in the dishwasher? I know y'all gotta have a washing machine back there, something, yo. I might have, bro. I don't even, dude.
Dude, I don't even think I would have washed
So
it, bro. I would have
bad,
thrown that shit
bro.
right in the trash.
I probably should have. Dude, it was so bad, man. It was so bad. I might have.
And then you walked by.
No, because I do remember hanging it on the thing. Yeah, bro, I did.
And then
wash
you
it.
walk back through the same people that have been looking at you.
Yeah, bro.
smelling you
Now
on the
in a
way.
tank top.
Bro, was it a wife beater?
Yep. I look like the dishwasher came up to the front, and they like, "Oh, you bussing?" Yo, what's up?
Yeah, they probably fucking looked at you and be like, hey, man, what are you doing over here? Get back to the back.
Some old white lady was like, "This place is sure gone down."
We got dishes piling up.
Yo, it was so bad. It don't help. I look fucking stereotypically Latino, and I'm walking through this bitch in a white beater, and they're like, bro, you turned it's that way, bro.
Should you be using that bathroom?
Aren't you part of the help? You should be in the back. It was so bad, man. So I felt this guy's pain, bro, because I've been in several scenarios like that with my kids where I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, kids are the worst.
That's funny as fuck, dude. That's funny as fuck.
Kids are the worst, bro.
Listen, man, let's switch gears, get into, you seen the NFL?
Yeah, I haven't watched a whole lot. I mean, I saw the rule change.
The rule change.
Okay,
Yeah, the rule change. So the rule change this week, if you guys haven't seen, those of you who are football fans, the NFL is changing the overtime rules, and it's all on the heels of that Buffalo Bills KC
Absolutely,
game.
yeah.
So Overtime rules will remain the same in the regular season, but in the playoffs, they're gonna make sure that each team gets a possession.
Okay.
So I wonder, man. I wonder if that's gonna push teams to go for two. Because if it's not a rule, you don't have to go for two. But I wonder if you hit the ball first and you score a TD, are you going for two to make it harder for the other team, or are you scared that you won't get two and you can?
Right. Yeah, as I say, or are you scared because you go, now these guys just have to kick a field goal.
Right.
But a field goal to win it is a lot more pressure than a field goal to tie.
That's true. And the extra point is further back, right?
Yeah.
So like this past year, there was a lot more missed extra points than in previous years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they moved the shit back to the 30.
That's
Isn't it like a 30-yard field goal?
30, yeah, I think 33 or whatever the math
Something
is.
like that, yeah. Well, they didn't move. Sorry, they moved back to the 30, but it's like a 30-yard field goal at this point.
I actually don't. I mean, it's cool. I think I'm all for whatever makes the product on the field more entertaining. So I know this will make it more entertaining because now I would have loved to see Josh Allen get a chance to respond to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So the fan in me is like, fuck yeah. I hate when like someone gets shorted in one of these things on a rule that's always been around and we've never had a problem with it, and then we're just like, oh well, it's not fair to Josh Allen. It's like, nah, bro, but also like make a stop.
Yeah, play
D. Then what's the point of defense being there? Then for that, like you just be like, all right, bro, like all right, like I don't know, man. I feel like you're cheapening both sides of the ball here because and this happens for whatever reason more times than not. Like these guys that get the ball first, they almost always score. They go a whole game without being able to score, and then suddenly they're like moving the ball at will.
Right.
And I wonder if that's the defense playing tight or playing off because they know like we're fucked here if we give up. And like everybody goes into these stupid prevent things, so they're giving up 20-yard chunks at a time. You're like, bro, inevitably they're gonna march down. Like, you keep doing it. So I wonder if maybe the idea with this, or maybe the I guess the result of this is that defenses play a little looser, and maybe you won't get a lot of scores on the first go round now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I was looking at it going, okay, so even if you both get an opportunity to score, right? If you have two really good offenses, so then the first team scores, hypothetically, second team scores, then it's sudden death again.
Yeah.
So at some point,
you're back at the same
somebody's
place.
got to play D.
And eventually they're going to be like, well, it would have been cool to see Patrick Mahomes get a chance to respond again. Like, you're never going to win these, man. Like,
no.
Like fans are just going to be like.
Dude, I still, man, and I know people don't like it, the college rule. I like the whole, like, go 5 overtimes, and after the second one, you got to go for 2.
It's entertaining, whatever, yeah. And I do like the MLB's doing that for this season. Did you see that?
No.
Only for this season, overtime or extra innings, they're putting, like, ghost runners on base now. So, like, runners on second or whatever and third during extra innings now. So it adds
ghost
a sense of
runners,
urgency.
or they're actually putting runners?
No, they call it ghost runners. So I think the idea is there is a runner there, and I forget how the rule works, but basically they advance on hits or whatever else.
Right.
But it basically adds a sense of urgency. No, there's actual runners. Sorry, they call it ghost runners, but I think
it has to be.
No, they call it a ghost runner, but it's basically you're there. You didn't get a hit or anything. It's like you're starting there, then you get to basically. It's like what they do in the International Baseball Tournament.
I haven't seen
so
that.
when they do the World Baseball Classic, they do this in the extra innings. I think it's after. I think you get one normal sort of extra inning, and then it's like, runners on second and third, and one out to every extra inning or something like that.
That was dope.
The sense of urgency is awesome, which baseball lacks that big time right now. So I like that for OT. I'm like, nah, man. Like now, add this for regular season during the game. Like make it. I don't know, bro. The pitch clock thing. I know they've been talking about that, like making it even shorter.
Man.
Well, they have it now, but it's still too long, man. Like it's a minute or some shit now. Like, I'm like, nah, bro. So they're talking about dropping it to like 20, 30 seconds or something like that. And I'm like,
that'll speed the game up, man. I know a lot of even like and being a Yankee fan, the Yankees Red Sox games, like those typically go 3-4 hours, man.
Because they're played so strategically, so different, like chess matches from everything else. Like you said, like every pitch takes 4 minutes to throw. Every, like the managers are coming out, like, from the 5th inning on, the managers are coming out like every inning, and they're taking like 3 minutes to have a conversation, and they're like, it's so slow, man, so slow. But they're fun games if you're a fan of either of those teams, but like regular season baseball is almost unwatchable to me. It is unwatchable. It's definitely unwatchable to me if it's not the Yankees. But yeah, I hope this does something, dude. And I haven't watched any tournament games. I will make it a point to watch the Final Four this weekend.
Dude, did you see? Yes. So they got. Blue,
Yeah, I haven't
they
watched
got
anything,
4
but-
blue chips.
Yes, which we talked
And
about
they-
last
which
week,
is-
which I felt like, yo, we'd have a lot of these upsets, but the
too.
blue chips are going to be the blue chips, bro. Like, but you're going to have these great Elite 8, Sweet 16
Yep.
matchups, which I'm all for. You're going to give these schools in there, but, you know, you're going to have these.
Yeah, there was like a 10, an 11, a 15, right in was it like a Sweet 16?
Yeah, you've accomplished what college football is trying to accomplish, but you've also demonstrated that the blue chip teams are going to be there. Like,
And then you have Mike Krzyzewski's last year, and he's going against Duke. So to go
North
against
Carolina.
to go against North Carolina, to go against your arch rival,
and they've
as their-
never met in the tournament, which I
never,
didn't know,
which is crazy,
dude.
bro.
That-
Crazy.
so I'm making it a point to watch. I hate that it's a Saturday, but it's.
I don't give a fuck.
I
I'll
was
be-
like, I'm
I'll
gonna
be
make
on.
a point to try to watch that, but
Yep.
I'm like, I gotta watch that because Krzyzewski's got to win, right? Like he's gonna win.
I don't know, bro.
It just feels so Derek Jeter.
and I love like the
Like-
like Hubert Davis, who's like longtime Nick,
Yeah.
right? Like now that he's the coach of North Carolina, like I'm kind of rooting for him, but I want to see Krzyzewski win. So and then it's like all 4 of these teams are playing their best basketball at the right time.
Yeah, man. And I feel like I get that that Derek Jeter feel where, of course, his last game, he gets like a game-winning hit. And, you know, he in true Derek Jeter fashion, opposite field, you know, little slap single and whatever.
Right.
Like, you know, some people you just go, it just has to end that way. I have a feeling, man, Mike Krzyzewski, it's gonna be a title, right? Like,
That would be amazing.
it would be incredible, man, to end that. Hubert Davis is going to get more chances, man, because he
Yes.
looks like a phenomenal coach. Yeah, I think I'm rooting for Duke, man, to sort of pull this off because I would love to see Krzyzewski just like kind of ride off into the sunset with a
Yeah.
title, man. Like,
But even, you know what? Even if he doesn't, what an amazing career.
oh yeah, yeah,
And then to end it in a Final Four, fucking A, man.
Yeah.
Like,